Hey guys, so it's been over a year since I made my last video. Just phone's been acting up. I haven't been able to record videos. Um, if you've watched any of my videos before, all of them are done off my phone. Um, so yeah, got my red seal. Um, Worked up in Fox Creek for a couple months. Just after I made that video. Um, Then I moved back to Hinton. Ended up getting my old apartment back, same unit, everything. Um, pretty stoked, but it's been a hard year. Still paying off debts. Um, should have them should have them basically paid off by end of the month. Uh, just basically owe my parents money now, and it's not even that much. Um, Not working All Star. I didn't end up going back to them. Working at another company called Summit, but we basically do. Well, we don't do the same stuff. I do still weld, but it's a lot of repair work out of the mine, um, the paper mill. Uh, Actually, open up a new coal mine outside of Hinton. Don't worry, it's not power plant coal. It's actually metallurgical coal we used to make steel. So don't be hating on that, or else you better stop driving your cars and basically anything, because everything's made out of steel. You kind of need that. But Speaking of hard year, all I have left of my tarmac is just the front fork. I ended up crashing it in the Grand Fonda with my dad. Um, I didn't hit the deck. Guy in front of me actually riding an S-Works tarmac decided he wasn't going to signal at the last minute, crossing over some cones, going about 50 km an hour on the flat. I followed him because he was right in front of me, like my front wheel was inches behind his back wheel. And anyways, yeah, had just enough time to raise my cranks on the non-drive side, and I cracked the frame. Ended up finishing ninth in the race. It was just bad situation. They didn't stop a light. I didn't attack right off the front. First kilometers I made almost 200 meters gap just by myself, but then I got held up and ended up all the energy I wasted was for nothing. And but yeah, course ended up getting shortened. We had snow that morning, but yeah, I got home and I'm like, oh man, hopefully I just chipped the paint, sanded away the paint, and sure enough, there's some zigzags going through the frame. Um, it's actually just behind the bottom bracket. Actually, well, no, right in front of the non-drive side hub, the chainstay, and so I was looking at getting that repaired, but then Specialized kind of stepped in. They said we'll do a crash warranty, um, but they didn't have any more of my frame. So they said for $1,800 we can get you on a 2016 S-Works tarmac, just the frame. So I got it. Didn't don't want to ride an S-Works because I don't think I'm good enough. But boy, is it stiff. It really surprised. only got out on it a few times. It took forever for them to get me the frame. Then when they got me the frame, they didn't send the right bearings. The 61 S-Works and the 61 Expert from 2014 have different headset bearings. The bottom one is actually one size bigger on the S-Works. And anyways, they kept on sending me the bearing I already had, and I didn't end up getting a ride until October on it. I got 2 rides, or maybe I got 3, I'd have to check. Basically nothing. So didn't do a whole lot of riding this summer. I ended up buying one of my friend's bikes because I didn't think it'd take that long for them to get it to me. And it's an old Trek aluminum frame. Pretty heavy. This one's actually only a 58. It came with the rims, and the wheels were cup and cone with a 9-speed cassette. Spent a few $100, got 105, replaced everything out except for the front derailleur because that's mounted right onto the frame. It wasn't the same as all the other ones, the newer frames, where it's kind of riveted on with a bracket you just bolt to. So anyways, yeah, that was fun, learning experience. But I went with a medium cage, and then when I did the tarmac up, ended up replacing the I just got new components. Like, at the point I thought I could repair my old frame and they let me keep it, but turns out they wouldn't. But I ended up putting Altagra medium cage on there as well, just because the weird custom gear ratio I run on the front end. A small cage just doesn't soak up enough chain. So, because I run a 5234, which a lot of people say, oh, you can't do that. No. That's really bad. It's just soaking up the chain. I only run a 2811 cassette. With the medium cage, I can even run, I think it's a 32. I don't think I'll ever put that big on. We'll see. What else? Chris King hubs still working pretty well. Still that marring issue though. If you use the lower cassettes like Force or Altagra, it's steel on aluminum, and you're putting all the force into the steel.